Hey, Janice. How are you? No, I'm good. No, I didn't go. I had some work to finish up. Been training for the 10K next month. Yeah. Oh, hey. I think that's my next appointment over there. Good to see you.
Aye.
You are. Yeah, that's me. No, no worries. Listen, why don't we step into this office? I want to go through some initial paperwork and some stuff with you. It's a little loud out here. Can I get you some water? Okay, right this way. All right, have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. Okay, so to start, this is your first time with a trainer. How are you feeling? Listen, it's completely normal to be a little nervous, but I promise I don't mind. Okay, in a bit, we'll take some measurements, get your weight, get a baseline of where we can start you with certain exercises. But first, really, and more importantly, I want to get an understanding of what your goals are. Well, yes, weight loss. If that's what you're looking to focus on. But it doesn't have to be that. You could want to be ready to compete in an event or. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I certainly know who that is. Hmm. And in terms of a timeline, are you working towards these changes at a certain timeline or a certain event? Hmm. Really? Okay. Would you mind if I stop you for a second? I want to ask you a couple specific questions. How do you feel about your body right now? Well, yes, I know you want to change it. That's why we're here, but that aside, what do you think about your body? Hmm. And how long have you felt that way? Can you think of a time when you were really happy with your body? Okay. Now, that person you mentioned, what do you like about their body? Hmm. Okay. Right. Are there some other people you can think of that kind of line up with your goals? Yeah, sure. Yes. Okay, before we go any further, I just want to touch on a few things. Is that right? Great. Now, these aren't criticisms, so please don't take them that way. What I want to do is make you aware of where you are right now, and what you're saying about yourself, the impact of those things. From there, we can talk through some certain goals and priorities for you. Okay? Sound good. First, a lot of what you said about yourself and your body is pretty negative. Of course. No, I get it. You want to change. And I think that's great. What I mean is a lot of people tend to have a really antagonistic relationship with their bodies, when in reality, they should be thankful. Yes, I'm serious. Well, let's look at it this way. Up until this point, you've eaten a certain way, exercised, or not, a certain way, and so on, right? Based on that, your body has done exactly what you expected it to do, right? Yes. Right. It's behaving under normal conditions. So, if you want to achieve different results, we'll have to change some of the behavior. But, up to this point, It's important to realize, it's important to recognize, and be thankful that your body has done exactly what it's supposed to do. I know. Kind of changes perspective, right? Second, those people you mentioned, if those are the body types you want, we can work on that. But I want to make sure that's really what you want. I've worked with a lot of people who say the same thing, and even mention the same people. Because that's what they think they should look like. I only have one thing to say about that. Don't should on yourself. My most successful clients are the ones who accept themselves as attractive as they are now. I know it sounds a little crazy, but it's true. Lastly, the timeline you mentioned is... No, ambitious isn't quite the word I'd use. Honestly, set up for failure. Instead, I'll help you set smaller goals to get where you want to be. Wherever that goal ends up being. As you reach each goal, we'll reevaluate, make needed, and make necessary adjustments. How does that all sound? What were you expecting? Protein power and push ups? I like that. Seriously, though, I do want to make you feel better, feel healthier, feel stronger, and it's most importantly we do this the right way. Otherwise, I'm not doing my job. You don't have to thank me. I'm sure you won't after a few sessions. Hey, of course. You're very welcome. Okay, so why don't we take a few measurements? I'll give you a tour of the gym, and we'll do some tests for strength and endurance, and then maybe we can set our first goal. How does that sound? Great. Let's go.